It is sandwich day, my lovelies. I am so excited. Today I'm going to do a Caribbean bougie version of the Louisiana classic sandwich, the po' boy. And this, I'm calling it a boy. And if you're from Trinidad in particular, you know that that is how we call to people that we don't know. You see somebody, you want to know the time, or you want to get their attention, it's a boy. So that's what we're making today, and we're making it today starting with some smoked herring, Caribbean classic, a key ingredient, staple of ingredients here in the Caribbean. And we are going to make some smoked herring balls. We're going to fry it up, get a nice toasted bun, and build an amazing sandwich. So let's go. Okay, so to start, I've already boiled my smoked herring twice because it's very salty, and I don't want this sandwich to be overpowered by salt, of course. So I've shredded it, strained it all from the water. I've shredded it. This is a very all-in-one bowl kind of situation. So I'm going to go in with some minced garlic, heavy on the garlic for me, of course, some sweet peppers, and I love all the different colors and textures that you can add to this. It gives this sandwich dimension. I have some pimentos here, nice chopped, and I leave my seeds in. Sometimes you have to check your pimentos because they might have grown up next to some scotch bonnet and gotten a little hot. You know, when you keep certain company, what is going, right? So check them. If it's hot, you can remove the seeds. I have some chopped onions, of course some chive, fresh. And isn't it lovely that we could get everything so fresh and ready and grown, eh? And just between you and I, this chive came from a farmer down the road, and I'm not even joking about that. Now this hot sauce is what makes this particular recipe my own. This is my favorite pepper sauce that I'm adding. You can add your own, make everything that you see, just choose an ingredient that you like and just make it your own, and put some love in there for the family as well. So I'm going to mix this evenly, all of these ingredients evenly first, and then we're going to get into forming the meatballs. So as you come to form your smoked herring balls, try to get all the same size so it's very uniform. So what I tend to use is a ice cream scoop, and so each of them are pretty much close in size. That way also when you cook them, they'll all cook evenly. So I'm forming all of my smoked herring balls first, then I'm going to fry them up. This is such a fun recipe. We're definitely going to have some leftover with this recipe, and it's also such a good idea to also have this as like a party snack. But why stop there today? Let's do like a monster sandwich, shall we? We are halfway there to an amazing, very extra sandwich. So now, vegetable oil in a pot, medium to high heat, and I am going to start frying them. Quick tip: when you put your smoked herring balls in, you go clockwise around this way, so you know which one you put in first, and then when you get back to the middle, you can turn them accordingly. And we're going to fry these up till it's nice and crispy. It doesn't take long because of course the smoked herring is already kind of cooked, so we're just adding this fat and this heat to activate all the flavors with all the little veggies and stuff that we put in there, right? So I'm going to fry these up, get them out of the oil when they're nice and brown into a paper towel tray kind of situation, and then we're going to start building our sandwich. Every good sandwich needs topping, and this particular salsa type topping that we're making today is very thoughtful and mindful of how smoked herring has all these flavor dimensions, especially salt. So to balance out those flavors, I am going to start with a little bit of olive oil in a bowl. Not a lot because we don't want a greasy topping. A little bit of garlic. And just mix that together, adding some fresh parsley. Parsley is actually something that's really easy to grow. I grew some myself, and if I can grow it, trust me, you can grow it too. So it's just that mix, and then we go in with some plantains, which will balance with that salty flavor from the smoked herring balls and give you awesome layers of flavor. Another way to absorb some of that salty flavor and balance out the sandwich is some tomatoes. Which one do you say? And that will give it a nice tart. It will take up some of the saltiness from the smoked herring, and of course some cucumbers. Texture, a nice crunch. Even though the outside of the smoked herring has already a nice crunchy texture after we fried all of them, the cucumber is like a burst of freshness in that sandwich. And there's another part of the sandwich that's going to surprise you. So stick around. I am mixing this. I'm going to set this aside in the fridge, and we're going to do the other part of our amazing extra sandwich today. Let's add another layer to our A-boy sandwich. Eggs. 2 eggs done the way you like it. I like to fry my eggs with coconut oil because I think it adds a great flavor. You can also use our garlic butter that we made before. If you're happy doing vegetable oil, definitely you can go ahead with that. Crack your eggs in a bowl before, make sure they're good eggs, and add them to your hot pan. Now I know that we're on a journey with this sandwich. We are. And I'm right there with you, but I promise you this is going to be amazing. And then we can decide at the end of this what is the best occasion to serve this sandwich. And tell me in the comments, let me know when we get to the end of this, let me know, is it that you're going to make this for yourself on a movie night? Is it like a family build your own sandwich kind of situation? Let me know in the comments what you think this sandwich would be great with. So I'm just gonna fry my eggs, and I'm not gonna season my eggs because we already have so much flavor, like I keep saying, in the smoked herring balls, and we wanna be really thoughtful about salt and flavors and textures. So I like my eggs kind of soft and fried, so I'm gonna do that. And then we're building a boy. Okay, so here we are, almost final stages. The final stage is to bite into the sandwich, right? So I have my griddle pan, which is, I think, one of the best things you can have in your kitchen. It gives you the grill marks and that nice grill type of style without having to light up an entire grill. I have a Parmesan bread, and despite what you all may think, I don't make every single thing from scratch. I did buy this bread, and you can buy your favorite bread. Don't make sandwiches with cold bread, please. And I'm using our garlic butter in generous portions. This is what is going to toast up our bread really nicely. And I'm going to do it butter side down first. Did you hear that? Hey boy. So this is going to toast up on the both sides. We have our eggs. My style is to fry it kind of soft. That's my way, but you can do it your way. Even if you wanted to boil those eggs, I think you'd be good. You'd be straight. I have some greens, and I have my salsa, which I made with fried plantains. Did you get that? And if you're uncertain about how to get your plantains nice and golden brown, we do have a video. I'll put the video link at the bottom. And of course, our star of this A-boy sandwich, our smoked herring balls. So I'm gonna toast this up, get ready to mount up everything, and bite in big. Grill marks and everything. Check it out. So let's build our sandwich. So we have our bread down. We're gonna go in with the eggs. Of course, I did mine my way. And we're making a very hearty sandwich today. Some greens. I always like greens in a sandwich, especially when I'm making like a fresh made sandwich. I love my greens. And we're going to mount our salsa here. Oops, this is challenging. Great, perfect. And then we're going to have, oh, did you see that nice crunch? I'm going to smash mine so that I get a different texture. That's just my way. And I'm going to do 3. Now let's talk about condiments. Everybody has a different way that they want to have their sandwich, whether it's very wet with ketchup and mustard and everything. Some people just like one little spread. It's totally up to you. Make this sandwich your own. I am going to take it just... I know I'll get jealous. Hey boy. When you make this sandwich, here, let me just make some space for my elbows here. When you make this sandwich and you sit down, somebody going to come by you and say, hey boy, where you get that sandwich from? Now I can't manage this entire thing, so I'm going to cut this down, make space here for my elbows, come back, bite into this, and let you know how all of this turned out. Ah boy. Maybe that's the next sandwich we need to make. We made an A boy, and now we need to make an ah boy. This sandwich has textures and flavors like you can't imagine. And I want to say to you from now, like, follow, subscribe. If you tried this sandwich, tag us in the pictures, because when I take a bite of this, I don't have anything else to say. It's been such a pleasure to cook with you guys today. Try this sandwich and be sure to let me know what occasion did you serve this sandwich at. Mm-hmm.